everyone, welcome to our teaching simulation. Today's topic is about descriptive text, how to describe food. In this lesson, students will learn to describe food from appearance, taste, and ingredients. We'll be using task-based language teaching or TBLT, a fun and effective method where students learn by doing real-life tasks. In this way, they build confidence, improve fluency, and gain skills they can use in everyday situations. So, let's dive into the teaching simulation with me, Shefa. Happy watching and enjoy the video!
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss.
So, how are you today?
Great.
I'm fine. You fine? Okay, good. So, has everyone had breakfast before entering my class this morning? Yes. Okay, Mario, what did you have for breakfast?
I had onigiri this morning.
Onigiri, Media.
I had nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng.
Yes.
Okay, why you chose nasi goreng as your breakfast?
Because nasi goreng is my favorite food.
Okay, great. So, class, today we are going to learn about how to describe food in English. And make sure your stomach isn't too empty because today we will learn how to describe food in English, okay?
Okay.
So, before we go to the next session, please look at this image. What can you see here?
Ooh, food. Indonesian food. Signature. Rendang.
Rendang. This one is rendang, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the ingredients of rendang?
Coconut milk.
Milk.
Wagyu.
Meat. Meat. Yes.
Wagyu.
Oh my god. Expensive rendang.
Okay, good. So, what does it taste? Is it
Delicious.
Spicy?
Spicy. Lot of flavors.
I like
Good
rendang.
job.
Yeah.
Okay, you like rendang. I want to ask you some questions. What is your favorite food, and can you describe a bit about your favorite food, class?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wants to answer?
Very much.
Okay. Okay, good. What about the other? What is your favorite food?
Yes, but I like pempek the most.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
why?
I like pempek because the flavor is unique, the chuko, and then the crispiness of the yes.
Okay, good
Yes.
job, class. Okay, so today we are going to learn about how to describe food in English, and not just simply say it's yummy or it's delicious, but we also try to use the descriptive language. Okay. Okay, so before we go to the main activity, let's watch a short vlog about
That's you.
seblak. Yeah, it's Stella and Media. Okay, while you're watching the video, please listen carefully on how they describe the food and also what information do they share on the video, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You may take a notes if you want to, because later on I will ask you some questions based on this video. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Let's watch it together.
Our YouTube channel. So today we are gonna try seblak Pasundan. So this seblak is originally from Bandung. So this seblak is very popular and the taste is very delicious. So without any further ado, let's go try food seblak. Yay! Got a sausage here, and then there is a cheese dumpling here, and oh, this is tikwa also. It's a fish ball actually, with a different, but in the different shape. And here I have the noodles. Here, let's try. It's really good. I think you guys have to try it. Okay.
So class, that was a fun video, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the video? What information did they share on the video? Did they share about the ingredients?
Yes.
Yeah, like what? Example of the ingredients?
Tikwa.
Wow.
Dumpling cheese.
Dumpling. So, they did a very good job on describing the food in English, right?
Yes.
Because they don't just simply say it's yummy or it's delicious. Besides, they also told us about the ingredients, the taste, and even the looks of the soup. So, the next part of our lesson, we are going to learn about descriptive text. Okay. So let's start with the definition and purpose. Can one of you help me to read the definition and purpose, please?
Yes.
Who wants to read? Okay, Media.
Read
Okay.
The definition is kind of text which describes particular object in detail. And the purpose of descriptive text is to describe an object in detail.
Okay, that's great. So here the definition and purpose are basically the same, which is to describe something in detail. So you can describe about food, about person, or even place, or anything you want to describe, but in detailed information. Okay. The next part is the structure. So it is very simple because it only has two main parts. The first one is identification. So the identification is to introduce the topic or what or who is being described. And it is usually answered the question of what is it or who is it. And the next one is description, to give detailed information about the object, person, or even a place that is being described. Okay. Next part is the language features. So in descriptive text, we use simple present tense. And the next one is, in descriptive text, we use a lot of adjectives to describe nouns, like how something looks, tastes, or even feels. Okay? So, here is the example of descriptive text. Now we are going to read it together one by one. So each of you will read one sentence and the other can continue the next sentences. Okay? Start from Stella.
Rendang is a renewed traditional Indonesian dish that originates from the Minangkabau ethnic group in West Sumatra.
Characterized by its deep brown color and rich oily sauce, rendang envelops each piece of beef with a thick leather coating.
Okay, good. So, based on this text, can you identify the structure of the descriptive text? Like which part is identification and which part is the description?
Yes.
Yes? Which part is identification?
The first paragraph.
This?
Yes.
Until?
The West Sumatra.
Okay, and the description?
From characterized until the end.
Satisfying. Okay. So, that's true. So the identification is on the very first sentence, and the rest of it are basically the description. Okay, I want to ask Stella, why you chose those part as identification and the description?
So the first sentence is identification because it introduced the rendang,
Okay.
where it's from. And the rest is description because it describes the taste, the color, and the texture of rendang.
Okay, that's good. So, the identification part is to introduce the topic that is being described. So, in this text, we describe about rendang. Okay, and the description we gives a lot of information about rendang. Like we could describe about the ingredients, the taste, the looks, and so on. Great. And how about the language features? In descriptive text, we use what tense?
Simple present.
Okay, and also we use a lot of
Adjectives.
adjectives
To describe the rendang or the
the
noun.
nouns. Okay. Before we go to the next session, do you have any question about the descriptive text?
No.
No.
So it's clear?
Yes.
Okay then, so let's go to the next session. Okay, in this session, you will do your own role play activity on how to ordering and describing food in English. Okay, but before you do your own role play, let's watch watch a short video on how to order and describe food in English, okay?
Hello, miss. What would you like to order?
Oh, interesting. I would like the regular fried rice.
Fried rice, you will get one fried egg. In deluxe fried rice, you will get one fried egg and mint chicken.
Oh, I see.
Chicken curry noodles, it's with curry. And eggs noodles, it's only egg with noodles.
Then I'd like to order two dishes. The chicken curry.
Okay, so now you will do your own role play in pairs and use this menu book as your media on your role play, okay?
Okay.
So class, please pay attention on the instruction. You will work in pairs. One of the students will be the waiter or waitress and the other will be the customer. Here is the menu and please be prepared because later on I will choose some of pairs to perform it in front of the class, okay? Okay, good. So let's start from now. Good luck, everyone. Okay, class, thumbs up. Are you ready to perform in front of the class?
Ready?
No? Why no? Oh, Mario, you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready with
So-
Stella.
Okay, please welcome Mario and Stella. Yay! Hello, sir. What do you want to order?
Ooh, special noodles and fried rice. But right now, I don't feeling like eating much. So, what are your recommendations?
So I recommend you try special noodles because the size is not very big and it suits to your stomach. Order egg noodles, you will get egg and onion noodles. If you order meatball noodles, you will get 3 meatball inside and then you have noodles and the soup.
Meatball noodles sounds interesting.
Order meatball noodles 1, level 2, not spicy, with beef meatball.
Yes.
Okay. On that?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yay! So give a big applause for Mario and Stella. Yay! So what do you think, guys?
It's they great.
You're great.
Yeah,
Okay.
very
Yeah.
good.
They did a very good job on describing the food in English, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because they also use a descriptive language.
Yes.
Okay. We jump to the last session.
Yay!
And sharing.
Sharing.
So, I want to ask you, what did you enjoy the most from today's lesson?
Watching the video, miss. Yes, because we learn how to describe food by watching video.
Okay. Do you feel hungry after watching
Oh,
the video?
yes.
Okay. What else, Mario?
Doing the role play
Okay. Why?
because it's really interesting and really matched to real life situation.
That's great. So, after you learn about descriptive text, you gain a lot of new insights on how to describe food in English, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, descriptive text helps others to imagine on how something looks, feels, or even tastes. And you did that really, really well today, guys. Congratulations! Yay! So, I hope you had a lot of fun today and gained a lot of new insights on how to describe food in English. Okay? Keep on practicing your English and don't be afraid to describe everything on your own word, especially food. Okay. So that's all for today's lesson. Thank you so much and see you next time.
Bye.
That was our teaching simulation. We have seen how students can learn English by doing real life tasks like talking about food and ordering in a restaurant. Using fun materials like videos and menus, they work in pairs, share ideas, and learn to describe food using their own words. With that kind of task-based method, students speak first, then learn the grammar after. It helped them feel more confident and enjoy learning English. Thanks for watching this teaching simulation with us. See you and keep up the good teaching.